Hi everyone, this is Shelly and you're watching There's No Place Like Home. Can I just tell you that my homeschool mom prayers have been answered? If you've been here to my channel before, you know that I love using notebooking with my kids. And although I mentioned a few weeks back that we were not going to be doing as much notebooking as we had been doing, we are actually going to be transitioning at least my two older daughters into doing more notebooking than what we originally thought. Because for history, they've decided to start using notebooking pages again rather than the timeline. And you know, that's the beauty of homeschooling, is being able to change things to fit your kids' needs. But the thing is that one of the things that I dislike about notebooking is just having to print the pages. It never fails that I never seem to get a good printer. It seems like I am replacing my printer every single year. Either it prints too slow, or it runs out of ink really fast, or it just stops working altogether. And while I have gotten some really good recommendations for better printers, the fact is that those recommendations are typically pretty expensive, way out of our budget for spending all at one time on a printer. So I have actually been blessed by Family Nest Printing to try out their printing company, and I was able to get a bunch of notebooking pages printed out today, and I am so excited to see what they are like. Okay, so here I have the package that I got from Family Nest Printing. I had originally wanted to just take it out of the box and do a literal unboxing on video, but unfortunately we are at the tail end of the hurricane today, so we had like what is it called? Flash flooding. And so the box actually came soggy. And so I took it out of the box when it got here because I was so afraid that the notebooking pages were going to be soaked through. I was pleasantly surprised though. I haven't opened it, but I can feel what feels like bubble wrap in here. So I think they're safe. So we're just going to take it out of this package and let's see what we've got here. Aha. Oh my gosh, this is so many notebooking pages. Okay, so as you can see, I got the notebooking pages right from, it used to be notebookingpages.com. Now it's actually Productive Homeschooling, I believe. But anyway, I got so many of them. And if you notice, I got the 3-hole punch ones. So that's really exciting because what I usually do is I usually keep them. Here I am ripping this and it's in a nice Ziploc bag. That was so dumb of me. Anyway, so I usually keep these in a 3-ring binder. Whoops. And let's just take a look. I'm so excited right now. So all that I had to do was I just went right on their website, right on their website. I'll leave a link in the description box. And I had to upload what it was that I wanted to have printed. I just filled everything out. It was super easy, and I got an email confirmation afterwards, and I got another email saying when it was shipped, and it came with tracking numbers so that you could track it. And they were generous enough to give a 10% off code for every one of you who are watching from now through, let me calculate this, August 19th. So you have from now through August 19th to get 10% off if you use the code No Place Like Home. And there's a little box when you go on the website and fill everything out. There's a little box where it asks if you have a discount code, and that's where you would put that in, No Place Like Home, and you will get 10% off. But look at this. So I now have all of these pages. These are all notebooking pages, guys. Even though I have a bunch of kids homeschooling, this is going to last me so long. And I love this because it was time consuming. Even when my printer was not on the fritz, it was time consuming constantly having to print out notebooking pages all the time. Because honestly, who would have time to print out this amount of notebooking pages all at once at their house? I'd have to say nobody Well, unless you're extremely patient, which I am not. So the quality of this is very nice. The paper is durable. Everything has a good quality ink. You can actually get colored ink. You can get things comb bound if you'd like to. You can do what I did and have 3-hole punch. There's also an option for having 2-sided things printed out. But I'm telling you guys, I feel like I have a huge weight lifted off of me right now, because this is one less thing that I'm going to have to worry about. Because, you know, there are a few things worse than when you've got an already hectic morning going on and one of your kids comes up to you and says, okay, I'm ready to do my notebooking. Where are the notebooking pages? And then you realize that you forgot to print new notebooking pages. I am not going to have to do that for a really long time right now. You have no idea. Homeschool moms actually have an idea, and homeschool dads. If you do notebooking, or if you do any kind of printables where you're constantly printing things up all the time, I think you have an idea of what a big deal this is. But I am so happy right now. I highly recommend all of you to go to Family Nest Printing. Their prices are so reasonable. And again, use that code for No Place Like Home. Get 10% off your order from now through August 19th, 2020. And that's all that I have for you today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet and would like to hear more of what I have to say, I would love if you would do that. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave one over on Instagram, because YouTube disables my comments. And if you like my work and would like to check out my Patreon page, I will leave a link in the description box for that as well. And I hope you have a great day.